Okay, yesterday just we understood small things. Simple. What is a pod? We know, I think, right? Anyone respond? What is a pod? Pod is nothing but an atomic unit of scheduling. Pod is nothing but an
Smallest unit of scheduling.
smallest unit of scheduling or atomic. Atomic means individual. Atomic means individual one. Okay, we'll try to understand some other way today. Suppose I'm giving one or two use cases. See why I'm talking in that way in the sense we try to understand what is the need of K8S. First, we need to know need. Automatically, we can understand what is the power of K8S, right? We need to know the K8S purpose. Suppose you want to create a container. Generally, what are the steps you need to do? If you want to create a container, assume this is AWS cloud. Assume this is the AWS cloud. Got it or not? This is the AWS cloud. What generally you may do? This is the AWS cloud. On top of AWS cloud, we are creating one instance. Are you agree with me? This is an instance. We are creating an instance. Instance contain what? Anyone respond? This is the instance. Instance contain generally
OS.
host OS. What is that? HOST, host OS, host operating system. Okay, good. Host operating system is there. On top of host operating system, we're installing Docker. Are you agree with me? We're installing Docker. Is it clear or not? On top of host OS, we're installing Docker. Without installing Docker, can I create a container? Yes or no? Please respond. Without installing Docker, can I
No, sir.
able to create a container or not? Now observe carefully.
No.
Observe carefully. I'm installing Docker. Docker. This is nothing but Docker, maybe DAEMON. You know the word Docker daemon, Docker daemon, or Docker server. On top of Docker server, what we are doing? This is assume I'm taking different color. Container one I am creating, like that container two I am creating, container three, like that we can create n number of containers, n number of containers. Each container, what it may contain, what it may contain. For your clarification, I am giving
Application, web
maybe
applications.
Java application, Java app, maybe .NET app, maybe PHP app, maybe Python app. Are you understanding or not? Majority of the industry using these applications, maybe other than this also, maybe Java, maybe .NET, maybe PHP, maybe Python related application. Till now, everybody know it. Are you agree with me or not? Okay, we know up to this. Suppose we know this, maybe Manjunath got created one container. Manjunath got created one container. Manjunath, how you may create one container without Docker image. Can you create a container? Yes or no? I am giving question mark.
No,
Without
sir.
Docker image, can you create a container? Your
Not
answer
possible.
should be not possible. Everybody know up to this. Everybody. Okay, image is there. Docker image is there. By using image, what you may do? You may create a container. So Krishna, tell me, how can I create a container? Tell me the command, how to create a container. Docker, Docker run. Docker run. Got it or not?
FLP.
Hyphen name. The name is maybe web application. After that continue hyphen D, hyphen D represents what? Anyone respond? D represents two meanings are
Detached.
there. Very good.
Detached.
Detached. Another meaning is somewhere I written here. Check it.
Detached.
What is the name I given here? Observe my cursor is moving.
Demon.
D1
De-
or detached.
Demon.
Some people may feel detached is maybe they may understand very easily. Some people may understand daemon. Daemon means background process. Daemon means internal execution. Even detached is also internal execution. Background execution is nothing but D. Is it clear for you? Right. After that, hyphen P. Everybody know hyphen P. P colon. After
Okay.
P, generally after hyphen P, what I may give? What I may give?
Port number.
Hyphen P.
Port
Maybe
public.
port publishing. Maybe I am giving 80
80.
colon 8080. I am
80.
taking like this. Hyphen P 80 colon 8080. What next? Maybe take any one image name. I am giving image name. Maybe I am taking one image name. Maybe Docker hands up. Docker, Docker. answer. Docker answer slash Java hyphen web hyphen app colon 1. See, without knowing minimum Docker knowledge, Kubernetes is no use. No use Kubernetes. I'll give within 3 to 5 minutes clarity. Within. Till now, everybody know it or not. Please respond. Someone is trying to enter. Someone is trying to enter. Okay. Good. Good evening, Dharani. Okay. Till now is clear, right? Till now is clear or not? Please respond. If
Yes,
it
sir.
is clear, I may
Yes.
go for use case continuation. See, now hyphen P space is there right here. There are not spaces. Hyphen P space
Yes, sir.
80
Yes.
colon 8080. Suppose once you do like this, you may automatically created. I think Dharani or Krishna, please tell me how can I see container got created or not? How can I check? By using which command can I check container got created or not? By using which command can I check container got created or not? Docker,
Docker
Docker,
PS
PS,
PS hyphen A.
PS, hyphen
hyphen
A.
U.
A represents what? A represents
All.
what? What? All.
All
All.
Suppose if I give like this, what it may display? What it may display? What anyone respond? Docker PS
Running
represents
running
what?
containers, sir.
Only
running.
running, only running containers. Containers. Everybody know up to this. Everybody know. Okay, container is running good. Unfortunately, what Sivakrishna may use like this Docker, Docker RM, Docker RM hyphen F, Docker RM hyphen F. Maybe he is giving CAD. CAD represents what? Container ID. Knowingly, unknowingly, what he did? He used this command. He used which command? Which command? Docker RM. What it says? Madharani, you try to respond. What is the meaning of this? Docker RM hyphen F less than. This is the CAD means container ID. What finally? What is the result of this? What is the result of this?
Removing container.
Yeah, good. Removing the container. Removing the container. Got it? Container. T-A-I-N-E-R. Okay. Container got removed. Automatically container will recreate, yes or no? Container got removed, we know. Automatically new container will recreate or it may not create new container. Please respond. Can it create? Once it is deleted, automatically container may create or may not create.
It's not
It
great.
will create, sir.
Container will not create. Container will not recreate automatically. Who will create container? Who will create container? IT or IT guy or operator. Only will create. Who is IT guy? Information technology related person. Who is that person? Leave it. Operator. Even DevOps is there, right? Dev OPS. DEV development team. Operations team. That is OPS. Operations team will create a container. A container. Got it or not? Who will create a container? For example, we will create a container. Are you agree with me or not? Or agree with me or not? Yes or no? We will only create Manjanath. Once you delete it, automatically it won't create in Docker. Who will create container? IT guy or operations team will only create a container. My question is when it may delete within 24 by 7, within 24 by 7, who knows when it may delete 24 by 7, who knows when it may delete or it may corrupt. Do we guess or we can't guess? Can we guess or we can't guess? Please respond in that
We
way.
can't guess, sir. We
We
can't guess.
can't guess. We can't guess. That what does it mean? What does it mean? We need to monitor. See, try to understand. Who will monitor? We need to monitor. We need to do monitor. Are you agree with me or not? Who will monitor? We need to monitor. How will monitor? Maybe second by second we need to monitor. Second by second we need to monitor. Or minute to minute we need to monitor. Or maybe for 5 minutes we need to monitor. Or maybe for 1 hour we need to monitor. For 1 hour we need to monitor based on the application based on the purpose we need to check these things. Again, are you agree with me or not? Today I'm going to real-time use cases. Based on that, I'll try to apply the applications. Now someone is trying. Already joined? Okay, right. Till now, is it clear or not? Please respond. Who will monitor? Who will monitor? Maybe second by second, maybe minute by minute, maybe 5 minutes once, maybe hourly, maybe shifts are there, right? Shifts. Yes, FTS, right? Shift system. Shift system. Maybe morning shift, maybe afternoon shift, maybe night shift. Maybe each shift, one person may be there. He will check it. He will check it. Are you agree with me or not? Everything is taken care by humans. Humans. Suppose he may slept. He slept. He or she may slept. May slept. SLEPT. Slept spell correct, right? SLEPT, slept. If he or she slept, application may goes down or application may work continuously because of container may corrupted, container may deleted, application may having something goes wrong. He may slept. Application may not run continuously. Simply we can say what happens downtime will occur. OCC. Downtime will occur. Yes or no? Please respond. Downtime will occur or not? Downtime will occur. To avoid downtime, to avoid downtime, which is required, we need one tool. The tool name is K8S is the simple answer. The tool name is K8S. You may ask me how K8S will monitor, how K8S will organize. Those things we will discuss. Till now, please observe and try to ask any question if not understanding. If anyone is not understanding, please try to ask a question. Sir, in this area, I am not able to understand, even though you said something. Maybe 2 minutes, I'll come in Telugu. జనరల్గా మనం AWS క్లౌడ్ ఉంటుందండి. అందులో ఏం క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం అండి? వీఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్ which one? Virtual machine. One virtual machine. That is nothing but host OS. On top of virtual machine, జనరల్లీ ఏం క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాను మనం? డాకర్ని ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తుంది. డాకర్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తామంటే కంటైనర్స్ని క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం. క్రియేట్ చేసిన కంటైనర్ అప్లికేషన్ రన్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఎక్స్టర్నల్ వరల్డ్లో యాక్సెస్ చేస్తాం. యాక్సెస్ చేస్తున్న అప్లికేషన్ మేబీ సమ్ టైమ్స్ గోస్ రాంగ్. సమ్మన్ మే డిలీటెడ్. Something application maybe memory maybe, that means end users. Who is the end users? Maybe users may more and more. Users may increase. If users increase అయినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందండి? CPU యూటిలైజేషన్ 100కి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. CPU యూటిలైజేషన్ 100కి వెళ్ళిపోతానే ఏమవుతుంది? ఆటోమేటిక్గా సర్వర్ క్రాష్ అవుతుంది. సర్వర్ క్రాష్ అంటే ఎవరు క్రాష్ అవుతారండి? ఎనీవన్ కెన్ గెస్ ఇట్. విచ్ ఈస్ క్రాషింగ్? crashing?
Applications.
Our container is crashing. Container crash avutane application is not accessible. ఈ ప్లేస్ లో కొత్తగా ఏం క్రియేట్ కావాలండి? ఇంకో కంటైనర్ క్రియేట్ కావాలి. డాకర్కి ఆ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉందా అంటే డాకర్ హ్యాస్ నో సచ్ నాలెడ్జ్. హూ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ సచ్ నాలెడ్జ్? ఐఎమ్ సెలెక్టింగ్ వన్ ఏరియా. ప్లీజ్ ట్రై టు రెస్పాండ్. హూ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ సచ్ నాలెడ్జ్? Our K8S having such knowledge. How K8S is having such knowledge? I am giving simple overview. Once again, try to understand. Assume you are here. How you are here in the sense I am writing. Again, you are the IT team. Or you are the operations team. OPS. Operations team. Good. You need to launch one application. I am taking here. You need to launch one application. Simply, I am taking like this. You need to launch application. As a consultant, who is consultant here? IT team or operation team? As a consultant, you need to interact with one tool. The tool name is K8S. That is the tool. K8S. K8S is the tool, or maybe this is the simply we can say software tool. This is the software tool. What is the duty of this tool? This is the software tool. You know some technical words. This is the open source. Kubernetes is the open source. Open source container orchestration engine. Container orchestration engine software tool. Okay, you may have a doubt. Okay, what is the beauty of this tool? This tool will go and communicate. Please try to understand. This tool will go and communicate with one person. Who is that person? That person name is nothing but I am writing here. That is the Docker image. What is that? And a Docker image. Docker image. Now try to understand. Without Docker image, Kubernetes can't do anything. Are you agree with me or not? Please respond in this way. Kubernetes is a mediator. Kubernetes is a mediator. Kubernetes itself cannot do anything. Kubernetes will go and communicate with hub.docker.com. Which one, Andy? Hub.docker.com. You know, everybody know what is the meaning of hub.docker.com. Hub dot hub dot uh, hub dot docker.com. What is that? Docker container registry. Docker registry. Docker registry. In that registry, what it is having? Docker images are there. Okay, good. By using this image, what it may do? It may communicate with. It may communicate with who to whom it will communicate. It is communicating with one software, one tool. The tool name is once again Docker daemon. ఎవరితో కమ్యూనికేట్ చేస్తుందండి? డాకర్ డాకర్ DAEMON. Docker daemon. Who is communicating Docker daemon? Please respond. Who is communicating with the Docker daemon?
Kubernetes.
Kubernetes
Yes.
itself can do anything. Kubernetes
No.
no. It is going to communicate with Docker daemon. That's why what is Kubernetes? Kubernetes is the container management tool. Kubernetes is the container management tool. Till now, who is interacted with Kubernetes? Here, Kubernetes interacted with Docker daemon. What Docker daemon will do? Docker daemon will go and create. What it may create. I am taking like this. It will create maybe technical diagram I am giving. It is creating Docker container. It is creating Docker container. Simply I am writing container. Who creates a container? Please respond. Docker daemon is creating container. Okay. Kubernetes cannot handle containers. That's why here what Kubernetes will do in the sense, Kubernetes is giving one abstraction layer. I am giving that layer. Color is different. I am giving an abstraction layer. Try to understand. I am giving this is the layer, abstraction layer. That layer, whenever it is used that layer, we are calling it as just. I hope you got it. What does it mean? Anyone respond? I am not reading that one. What we may call?
Pod.
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 Pod. Whenever pod is created automatically within the K8S, suppose it will be look like this. This is the K8S internally K8S having pod. That pod got container. I hope you are understanding. Everything happen in this way. Finally, it is containing one resource. This is we are calling at. Now observe carefully. Pod is one of the K8S resource. Everybody understood or not? How one resource got created? Means is container management tool. You feel very happy. Okay, sir, pod got created. Okay, you may ask a question. Suppose how to create a pod, how to create a pod. Well, I'll go with examples. You may try to understand. I'll go with examples. First example I am taking. Generally, if you want to create a container, generally what you did, please respond once again comment. If you want to create a container, what we use? Docker run, right?
Docker run.
After that
Definition name.
something. Got it or not? In the same way, we are using KUBE Anyone respond? Anyone read it? Cube control. Cube control. See, try to understand. Cube control is a client software tool. Cube control is the here. See, IT team, operations team using one tool is the client tool kubectl. Kubectl is able to communicate with the kubectl IT team, operations team, how he is communicating with Kubernetes software means by using which tool and by using which tool? kubectl. kubectl. kubectl is going to communicate with Cube API. Simply we can say Cube Cube API. How many of you know the word API stands for? API stands for Application Programming
Program
Interface.
interface.
Interface. Here Cube API in the sense Cube API in the sense just simply I am giving API server. API server. API server, application programming interface server. What does it mean? It is the front controller. Who is this? Who is this? This is the front controller. This is the front controller. What is API server? It is the front controller. You know the meaning of front controller? FRO, front controller. Front control in the sense just like a watchman. Just like a watchman. Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. kubectl, everything interacting with API server. API server only will handle all these things. API server will only handling all these things. Okay, I am giving one example. Again, I am coming to the theory. I am giving one example. Again, I am coming. kubectl, see Docker run in the same way. I am giving kubectl run. Remaining things are very common. kubectl run. After that, generally what we are giving hyphen name, right? Here also hyphen name. Just I am taking simple command. I'll try to provide explanation. Please observe. I am taking very simple command for your convenience. Control C. I am taking this one. Now try to understand. I'll try to explain. Control V. Control. Now, is it visible? If not visible, and now I think is it visible, right? kubectl run, kubectl run. Generally, Docker run. In place of Docker run, what I am using? kubectl run. What is the name of this? This is the Docker. Generally, what we write? What we write here? Docker. Tell me. Docker. DOCKR. Docker run. This what is this? What is this? After that, hyphen name. What is the name of that? What is the name of that? Container name. Got it or not? Container name. Container name. Hyphen name means what? Container name. Maybe container name is assume my web. I'm taking like that. My web one. My web one. See, here also, if you want to create a container, are you using image or not? At the end, are you using image name or not? Without image, can you create a container? Already we discussed. Without image, we can't create a container. In the same way, here directly we are creating container. Here indirectly we are creating a container. Here what we are creating? Simply we are creating a pod here. This pod may contain container here. Is it clear or not? According to this command, I am creating pod. What is the name of the pod? Please respond. What is the name of the pod here? My web one. This is the pod name. This is the pod name. My web one. My web one. Please respond. What is the container name? Maybe. What is the container name? Maybe. I didn't mention any container, right? I didn't mention any container, right? Pod name and container name both are same. Now tell me, what is your container name? Anyone? What is your container name? My
My
web
bad,
one.
web one.
Everyone try to understand like this. Is it clear or not? If you respond yes, I'll go further. Otherwise, I may wait here. I may give some other clarifications. Is it clear or not? Please respond. kubectl
Kubernetes
run.
cannot create directly containers, sir. Through
Not
pod only
able
it
to
can create.
only pod only. Again, Manjana, pod contain what? Pod contain what? Containers
Container.
only, but cannot create directly containers. If you got that clarity, 20% Kubernetes, you know it, I think, knowingly, unknowingly. Because of step by step, we are knowing, right? What is the step by step? Oh, Kubernetes don't do anything. Don't do directly. Which one? Containers. But containers will create. In which way? In which way? Without pod, we can't create. Which one? Which one? Please respond again and again. Containers
Container.
not create. Got it or not? If pod is there, at least how many containers are there? At least one container is there. At least one container. In future, we may create multiple containers in a single pod. Got it or not? See, one house is there, Manjana. You are having house. In that house, first person assume you are living. Your house is pod. You are container. You are the container. Is it clear or not? In your house, in future, you may got married. Your wife may be there, right? Maybe how many containers according to our scenario? One pod, two containers. Why two containers? I said you are one container, your wife is one container. Why I am telling like that? Containers communicate internally. Containers communicate internally. Are you agree with me or not? Suppose, try to understand. Some extra scenario I am giving. This is pod. Pod may contain how many containers? Assumption I am taking. Container one, container two. Knowingly, unknowingly, these two can automatically communicate. You no need to tell, hey, please communicate this ones to this one. By default, pod having one network, internal network, one network. Bridge network, right? Bridge network like that. It will automatically communicate. Automatically communication will happen. Default. It is having one network. That is the common network. Network and memory by default automatically have. This is the shared memory is there. Even shared memory is the assume shared memory. This container can communicate this memory. This container also can communicate this memory. Is it clear or not? Please respond. We need to
Yes, sir.
enhance. But small drawback is there. Here, what is the small drawback? In Docker also we created container, but in Kubernetes we created pod. That's all. There is no difference till now. There is no difference till now. Here, if I delete my container, what happens? I said, anyone respond? If I delete my container, automatically is it create new container or not?
Yes.
Automatically is it create new container in
In
Docker?
that it's not possible, sir.
Not possible. But in Kubernetes, pod is deleted. Automatically, new pod got created automatically. Yes or no? Yes or no respond? Here also answer is no. Till now answer is no. Are you understanding or not? If any doubt is there, please try to ask me. Here I created one pod. This pod got deleted. This pod got deleted. Can I create one more pod automatically? Answer is no. Answer is no. We'll see first that one. Then we'll go for clarification. See, I'm trying to open my GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. GKE. Click on here. Just I go for GKE, Google GCP console login. GCP console login. Just Google Cloud Platform. Now, just where should I go? Go to console. Go to console. Very simple way. Now, where should I click? Anyone respond? Where should I click? Click on here. Click on here. Here is the, what is that? Kubernetes. Kubernetes cluster.
Clusters.
Kubernetes or Kubernetes engine. Kubernetes engine. Are you getting anything? Yes. See, somewhere clusters is there, right? Already today afternoon I started. It is continuously running. Continuously running. Now try to understand how many nodes are there. 3 nodes. These are all worker nodes. These are all worker nodes. How much memory? How many CPUs are there? 3 into 6 CPUs. 3 into 4, 12 GB. 4 GB for each instance having 2 core CPU, 4 GB RAM. 2 core CPU, 4 GB RAM. Now try to understand. Industry. Suppose, development team, testing team, operations team, or maybe production team is there. In production, maybe how many nodes they may use? Minimum 6 nodes they may use. How many nodes they may use? Minimum 6 to 12 nodes they may use. Observe carefully. I am going to diagram. Minimum how many nodes I am telling? Minimum assume 6 nodes. minimum 6 nodes for only deployment. For only deployment, 6 nodes. Each node contain minimum 32 core CPU, 32 core CPU, 64 GB RAM, 64 GIB. This is the representation. Manjunath, this is the real-time question. Suppose your deployment activities are there, right? Here is the production servers, production having how many nodes? 6 nodes. Each node having 32 core CPU, 64 GB. Or some companies are using 64 core CPU and 128 GB RAM. 128 GB RAM. It means 6 into 64, 6 into 128 GB RAM. 128 GB. Why they are using such a mechanism? Why they are using such a mechanism? Their application is used by millions of users. Their applications are used by maybe Flipkart, FLIP, spelling correct or not? Flip, FL, FLIP, CRT or KRT? Spelling is correct or not? Flipkart.
KR.
Flipkart, Flipkart, KRT. Suppose such type of environment, if you want to use it, they may use such a huge memory, such a huge core CPU, they may use it. They may use it. Even what about even I am giving assistance, right? There I'll tell you those things also. Maybe each company may use different. Maybe my old company I worked maybe 3 months only. They're using 16 core CPU, 16 core CPU and 32 GB RAM. 32 GB RAM they use. They are the user for media purpose, media bank, MEDA, media bank. Media bank means they can store only documents. Why they are storing documents? For bidding purpose, BADD. Maybe in India, if you want to go for a loan, you no need to provide documents in one proper environment, but in another, maybe America or China, some other areas, you need to place your documents proper way, then only they can access. There maybe some companies are there, they can, in that company only, we need to upload documents. For that, they may charge something. The such type of environment, I worked for only 3 months. Only 3 months. There we used, one is the GitLab. There we use GitLab. Second one is K8S. Second one is K8S. Wherever K8S is there, automatically what is there? Docker is there. Wherever GitLab K8S Docker is there, they may use Linux environment. They may use Linux. You know why they are using Linux. If you want to work with, they in our environment K8S with maybe we use EKS, Elastic Kubernetes service they use. I hope you got the clarity. Now I'm going to our questioning. For our question, we need to go for the answer. How we get the answer? Observe here. Just the cluster is started, right? How can I enter into cluster? Please respond. There, right side, actions are there, right? Please observe. How many dots are there? 3 dots. You click on that. Click on connect. Click on connector. Where I need to click? Run in Cloud Shell. Click on here. Automatically it will open CLI. Command line interface. If you want, you can maximize this. This environment is very simple. Now you need to check kubectl. Very first command, kubectl. What is the kubectl? This is the client pro. Now check it. I am the operator. I am the IT guy. I am the operations team. I am communicating with whom? Please respond. I am communicating with Kubernetes cluster. Hey kubectl, get nodes. Hey cluster, how many nodes we are having? I am checking authorize. Okay, I am telling, yeah, I am the authorized person. Please provide some details to me. Got it or not? Please provide some details. What my cluster said, hey, you are my operator, you are my client, you asked me something, for that I am giving some information to you. Even see kubectl, top top nodes, one more command I am doing. What it says, please observe. What it says, please observe. How much core CPU you are using? Please observe. 93 millicore, 90 millicore, 54 millicore. Got it or not? 93 millicore. How much percentage you are using? Only 9%, 9%, 5%. Memory 145 MB. See, minimum resources are running or not. Please observe and tell me, minimum resources internally running or not. Cluster is running or not. Everything is running, alive or not. Everything is live. That's why minimum CPU utilization is there. Minimum memory utilization is there. Even see this one using 51%, 46%, 34%. Memory utilization already consumption, right? It is saying already consumption. Is it clear or not? Something internally running. I need to stop. kubectl. See, I'm giving kubectl. Delete. Delete all all. After this, you check it and tell me. Maybe it may reduce the memory consumption. It may reduce the memory consumption. If you follow my way, if you regularly run my way, if you execute all the commands, maybe after 20th day, you may become a professional in Kubernetes. I can't say in Ansible, I can't say in Docker, but I can give that much of clarity in Kubernetes means I'm interested in Kubernetes, I may give in that way. Now you go for, you check it kubectl top nodes. Now check it. Maybe compare to previous, this one is somewhat reduced, right? Somewhat reduced. Since the memory used. Okay, we'll go for our application, our own application. And now what is the command that I use? Anyone respond? What is the command that I use? kubectl
kubectl run.
Run. Very good. kubectl run. After that, you need to give one part name, right? Part
Web
name.
app.
Web app. Good. Web app. WEB. Web app. And now please guide me. Web app. After that, what I use there? After that, what I use? Hyphen image. Image is equal
Image.
to image is equal to kubectl run web app image c docker hands on java web app :1. You know this. What does it mean? Anyone respond? What does it mean? What does it mean? Please differentiate. Three things are there here. What is this? What is this? What is this? Anyone respond?
There's usernames of Docker hands on.
This is the username. This is the username or account name. Username
Okay.
or account name. What is this?
Java web app is
Is
application
the
name, sir.
is the image name. Is the
Image name.
image name. This is what
Version.
tag number. Tag number is the tag number. Got it or not? Tag number. You can say version also. Actually, this is the tag name. Manjana. Technical word is tag name. This is the tag name. You can say version also good, but this is the technically tag name. Got it or not? Image name colon tag name. Maybe if you see here, you may get it or not. We'll check it at least first. Now, which is created, clearly it is saying, clearly what it said, hey, web app is what? Web app is under, web app is under which area? Which area? Please read it here.
Pod.
Pod, pod got created. Now check it, kubectl, not kubectl, Docker images. Maybe here is running or not, we'll check it, Docker images. Now see, nothing is there, right? Nothing is showing. We need to check containers. Docker, Docker PS. Docker PS. Nothing is there, right? We didn't create directly. Who is communicating? kubectl is communicating
Yes.
to kubectl is communicating to Docker. Docker is created. one container that is wrapped. That's why that got created to whom that is converted into pod, right? Pod. You want to see the container name, right? What is the pod name? Anyone tell me? What is the pod name? Web app.
Web app.
What is the container name you want to know? See, kubectl describe, describe, describe. What is the name of the pod? What is the name of the pod? Web, please respond. What is the name of the pod? Pod name is what? Web app. Web app. Web app. Check it here. Check it here. Somewhere in this containers, one word is there. Containers, one word is there. Is it visible or not? I think second line is the
Yes,
containers. There after containers, one name is there. I think Sivakrishna, read this.
Web apps.
Web app is the container. What is our pod name? What is our pod name? Web app. What is our container name? Web app. Container ID. What is the image? Please observe. Image name. Is it visible or not? What is the image name? Yes. This pod is running or not. Check it and tell me. This pod is running or not. This pod is running or not? Yes or no? Tell me. Yes, yes, it is running.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. You want to see, right? You want to see really is it running or not? See, kubectl get pods get pods. Now check it somewhere, one by one. This is the actual. This is the desired. This is the actual. This is the desired. Actual and desired are same means everything is running. Everything is running. That means pod is running or not? Please respond. This pod I want to delete. I want to delete explicitly. Now anyone can guess it. How to delete this? kubectl delete. Common. kubectl delete. What you want to delete? Pod. Which pod name? Web app. Web. I think is it clear for you? I deleted manually. But our feeling is it will recreate automatically. Yes or no? We'll see that it will recreate automatically. Yes or no? kubectl get pods. What it says? No resources found in default namespace. No resources found in default. Here in this scenario, this pod is also acts like a general Docker container. Till now, there is no such specialty. If you want to do specialty, I need to go with one more diagram, then only you will get the clarity. What is that? Again, you are the operations team. Maybe you are the IT team. Assume here is the IT or operations team. OP operations or operations team. Okay. With which tool you are communicating with K8S? Tell me. KUBE kubectl. With which command you are communicating? Which client tool? kubectl. Everybody got it or not? We are communicating with like this. Assume we are communicating with like this. Okay, good. This is nothing but K8S. Okay, everybody got it. This is nothing but K8S. K8S. Okay, here. What is the thing I said? Here is that API server. Good. API server is there. It is the front controller or Cube API. Everything is good. Again, it is communicating with what? Same scenario. Wherever if I draw the diagram, again already existing diagram, this one, already existing environment, this one, it will go and communicate with whom? Please respond. It is checking for what? Docker image. Docker image. Is it clear for you? Docker image. Now, our K8S is able to communicate with which environment? Please respond. With which environment? One more thing. What is the one more one? Again, what is this? This is the Docker runtime. Simply we can say Docker, DOCKR, Docker runtime. Okay. Here in this Docker runtime, Kubernetes internally uses one environment that is the internally uses one controller. 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 Kubernetes internally uses which one? Controller. Uses which one? Controller. Got it or not? Which controller? Which controller? The controller name is try to understand. Try to understand. Today I am using only deployment control. Which controller? Please respond anyone. Because of this is very, very, very important. What is the controller name? Deployment. Deployment. What deployment will do? What deployment will do? What deployment will do in the sense, try to understand, very, very important. Here is the pod life cycle, management, life cycle, MGMT. Pod life cycle management. What deployment controller will do? Pod life cycle management. You try to understand, then only again I come to the explanation. I may give the command name. I may give the command. In previous scenario, what is the command we use? Please respond anyone. Kubectl. Kubectl. We use which one? Run only, right?
Run, sir.
Run. Got it or not? Kubectl run. In place of run, I am using create. Kubectl create. What I am using? Deployment. Kubectl create deployment. What is the deployment name? What is the deployment name? My web. What is the deployment name? My name I am using? Kubectl create deployment name. After that hyphen image. Hyphen image. What is the image name? Please respond anyone. Hyphen image. What is the image name? Already you know, right? Docker HANDSON. Docker hands-on Java web app colon. Till now, is it clear or not? Please respond. I'm adding two words extra. Please respond. What are the two words extra? What are the two words extra? I'm trying to give that clarity. What are the two special words?
Deployment
Yes. One is the create. Second one is what?
Deployment.
Deployment. Remaining things are very common words. Is it clear for you? Agree with me or not? Yes. Even check it. I written same thing or not? Kubectl create deployment name. Then I give an image name. My command is correct or not? At least refer it. Same look and feel I created or not? Here syntax I took. Here I am giving application name. Shall we create this one? Shall we create it? What is the use case we are going for that? What is the use case? And now please respond. Now kubectl, please respond. Kubectl create deployment. What is the deployment name? My web. Got it or not? Kubectl hyphen image. What is the name of the image? Docker HANDSON on / Java web app colon 1. If you say yes, I can press enter. Shall I press enter? Yes. Now, what got created? Please respond anyone. In previous scenario, what we got
Deployment.
created? Pod got created.
Pod.
Now what we got created? Oh, deployment got created. What is the name of the deployment object name? My web. Okay. Shall we see now? Kubectl get pods. Now check it here. What happens here? See, it is created one pod. What is the pod name? My web. There also I given name my web somewhere. Where I given here? My web only, right? My web with some number. This is my web is nothing but deployment name. Please respond. This is the pod number. Something it is taking. It is taking. Is it clear for you or not? In future we'll see differentiate. Now what is the speciality here? I try to delete the pod. Please respond how to delete the pod. Kubectl delete pod. Now tell me what is the pod name. We can't type manually. We select this. This is the full-fledged pod. Copy this. Paste it here. Paste it. Is it getting or not? Control Windows key I am using. In my system, insert key is not there. That's what I am using. Shift insert. Now please observe. I got deleted or not? Please respond anyone. I got deleted or not? Yes, I deleted. Which one I deleted? Deployment I deleted, pod I deleted. Clearly see the message here.
Pod, sir. Pod.
Only pod got deleted. Pod got deleted. Now check it. kubectl get pods. Can I may get or I may not get? Please respond. At least your answer. Maybe pod got deleted, right? Pod got recreated or may not recreate. Guess it.
Think may not get, sir.
Maybe may not, maybe may not. Some people may got it or not. I used one word controller, right? Controller. What controller will do? Controller will control what it is controlling. Respond now. Again, you may get a pod or not. Please respond. Again, pod is recreated or not. Please respond it.
Yes, sir.
What is the previous pod number? At least last two letter. Check it. 8 and right. What is the latest one? JW. Now quickly I can delete it. Now I can see first. We can see in how many seconds part got created? Before 68 seconds. Now what I may do? Observe. Delete. Now if you want to delete it, what I may use? I may proper usage, right? This one I need to copy properly. Copy it. Now you know control. Here is Windows key O. Control Windows key O. Now what I may do? Shift key with insert. Now press enter. Quickly I want to see the part. Now see, in 3 seconds before again recreated the part. Recreate the part. Now I hope if you got the clarity, I'll go for the use case. I'll go for the real-time use case. Till now you got it or not? Please respond. What happened here? You deleted something, whatever it is deleted, automatically recreated. Are you agree with me or not? Something
Yes,
you deleted, whatever it is deleted, it is recreated. Now I am coming to the use case, even that to Telugu explanation for your 100% clarity purpose. Now, see, మనం ఏం క్రియేట్ చేసామండి? One deployment object got created. Are you agree with me or not? Deployment, DEPLOYMENT, deployment object. This deployment object internally creating one pod. This pod contain what and anyone respond? This pod contain what? Container.
Containers.
What is the duty of deployment object? Whenever pod goes down, what is the duty of deployment object? Please respond. It will
Recreate, sir.
that is the concept. It is the recreator. Even 20 minutes before we discuss a lot of things. What are the lot of things? Maybe one container got deleted. We will monitor manually every second, every minute, every hour. Okay, again recreate it. Here, who is monitoring? We are monitoring or not? No, right? We are monitoring or not? What is the use case of Kubernetes here? We are monitoring or Kubernetes is monitoring? Please respond. Who is monitoring here?
Kubernetes is monitoring.
మంజునాథ్ అర్థమవుతుందా? మంజునాథ్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాను? మన డాకర్లో ఒక కంటైనర్ రిమూవ్ చేస్తే కంటైనర్ మనమే క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. 24 గంటల్లో ఎప్పుడు డిలీట్ అవుతుందో ఎవరికేం తెలుసు? 24 గంటలు చెక్ చేయాలి. ఆ రోజు డిలీటే కాలేదు. నెక్స్ట్ డే మన హ్యూమన్ యొక్క మెంటాలిటీ ఏంటి? కంటైనర్ డిలీట్ కాదని ఫిక్స్ ఏం చేశాను? నేను నిద్రపోయాను. నేను నిద్రపోయిన తర్వాత ఏమైంది? కంటైనర్ డిలీట్ అయిపోయింది. కంపెనీ వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు చెప్పండి? నన్ను క్వశ్చన్ చేస్తారా? క్వశ్చన్ చేయరా? నన్ను పెట్టిందే కంటైనర్ రిమూవ్ అయితే కంటైనర్ రీక్రియేట్ చేయడం కోసం. నాకు అలర్ట్ మెసేజ్ రాదు. వచ్చినా నాకు వినిపించలేదు, తెలియలేదు. ఇక్కడ అలర్ట్ మెసేజ్ ఏమన్నా పని ఉందా, పని లేదా? మీరే చెప్పండి ఎవరైనా. ఈజ్ దర్ ఎనీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ అలర్ట్ మెసేజ్? నో. హూ ఈజ్ here dynamically creating? You know the answer, right? Dynamically means something goes wrong, it will recreate automatically. Okay, good. One pod is there, pod got deleted, it recreated one more pod. This is one use case. Till now I hope you got the clarity. I want to enhance. What I want to enhance? See, I want to scale. What is the meaning of scale? At least try to understand. What is the meaning of scale? Anyone respond? You know, scale up, scale down, scale in, scale out. Here I am using scale.
Increase the resource.
Scale in, scale in, scale out.
Scale out.
Scale in means increasing the resources. Scale out means decreasing the resources. I want to create like 3 more pods, like 4 more pods. According to our Docker, one container I got created. Good. Like this container, I want to create 4 more containers in Docker. In Docker, directly are you able to create? Possible or not? Directly. Once it is created, manually you can do it. Manually you can do it. Manually you can do it. But here, system will do automatically. That is the concept of scale up. That is the concept of scale up. That is the concept of scale up. Here, first I can scale. First I in Docker, in general, that is not possible. But in Docker Swarm, we can do it. In Docker Swarm, see major question. What is the disadvantage? Advantage in Docker Swarm. SWARM. Till now you don't know Docker Swarm. Which scaling? MANUAL. Manual scaling. But in K8S, what is the advantage? In K8S, what is the advantage? Please respond. Auto scaling. Till now, you don't know what is auto scaling, what is manual scaling. Slowly, we are understanding. After implementing multiple applications, you may get at least after 1 week, you may get 100% clarity. What are the words I am using, which terminology I am using, where I am using, how I am using. See, you want to scale it. Here also, today I can do manual scaling only. I can't do directly auto scaling. But in future, we may apply auto scaling also. How to do this one? Simply you go for see. What is the command we use for creating? kubectl create a user, right? kubectl create. First remove the create option. Why? We are not creating. kubectl create. Deployment name. See hyphen replicas replicas is equal to how many you want to create? Assume 3. Already one is there, right? 2 I am adding. That means already one is there. I am adding total. How many replicas you wanted? 3. That means what? kubectl. I think extra one letter is there, right? kubectl. There is no E. kubectl deployment name hyphen replicas. You want to increasing or decreasing? Please respond. You are increasing or decreasing? Anyone respond?
Increasing, sir.
Increasing. SCALE. Spelling is correct or not? kubectl SCALE scale deployment the name. Now what says this? First you need to go for kubectl get DEPL. That's all. DEPL or DEPLOY. Check it. How many? Now up to date. How many available? 2. One more is creating. We'll check it. Get deploy. Now check it. Now one is what it is doing. One by one created. Finally, how many got created? Please respond. How many available?
3, sir.
In previous scenario, 2. What does it mean? Internally creating one more one. Our final output is what? 3 by 3. Got it or not?
3 by 3.
You may try for 10. Please guide me. In place of 3, I am replacing with maybe assume 100 out of memory. We may face lot of problem. We'll see this. I did like this. What happened? kubectl get deploy, right? Check it here. What happening? You said 100. Till now, how many are there? 3 only. Slowly increasing. Observe here. Now, how many got created? 57. Manjunath, got it or not? Now see, 100
Yes, sir.
out of 100 got created. See, manually, if you want to create 100 containers, how much time it will take? Please respond, anyone. At least 100 minutes. at least 100 minutes, nearly 1.5 hours. Here we may took not more than 1.5 minutes. We may took not more than 1.5 minutes. Got it or not? This is the greatest feature, greatest specialty, the power of, you can see the part, check it. You can see the part, kubectl get parts. See, all are running. Please, that is the specialty here. See, all are running. Are you agree with me or not? Clear or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
All
Yeah,
are
if
running.
I want to change that name, my web, in place of in another name, it
Another
is
name.
possible, sir.
No, no, here is not possible. Don't do like that. Even in real time, suppose your name is Sivakrishna. Maybe after birth, they given some name in register in your registry. Now in your 10th class register, can I change your name? Please respond. Can I
Not
change
possible.
your name? Very
Yes, sir.
complex. Some maybe alternatives are there. Here also may be there, but we won't do like that. Maybe why we can do like that in the sense. Please observe. I am telling again real time use case. Suppose you are my client. You are my client. You are my client. Client given some instructions to us. Maybe SRS or software requirement specification, software or MOP, method of procedure. Everything they can mention here. What is our pod name? Pod name. We need to take some name, maybe starting with web. Maybe RS name, replica set name, maybe some name, maybe XYZ. I am giving assumption. Maybe a replication controller, some name is there, some name ABC. We need to follow naming convention. Naming conventions. Shiv Krishna got it or not? At the time of before creating, they given one documentation. Based on the document, we will follow. Same procedure we need to follow. Similar way, I followed here. Those naming conventions, they may use it. Those naming conventions, they may use it. If you recreate it, automatically what it will change? Name will change or not? Please respond. If you recreate it, even in future, we never use pod names. We may use internally label names. I'll tell you maybe tomorrow, day after. LABL, label names. Which names we may use? LABL, label names. Got it or not? Label names. Till now, everybody got the clarity. Today, I given very simple use case. Very simple use case. Today, user only two commands. What are those two commands? Command one, command two. Please respond. First command, what I used? kubectl, run, right? kubectl run. What is the second command I used? kubectl
Create.
create. What is
Deploy.
the specialty? Run is special one or create is special one?
Create a
Create it.
special, sir.
Sure.
Now in future you never use. Maybe day after tomorrow I never use run command. I may use create or maybe apply. Create or apply. Both are same. Don't panic. What is the difference between create and apply? Create means we can create only. If you want to update, create will not useful. Create will not useful. See, I am writing here apply, apply. If I use apply, very first time create. From second time onwards, what does it mean? Please respond, anyone. If I use apply, very first time, what is the meaning of this? Create. What is the second time onwards? Please respond. Second time means modification, right? Modification means
Update.
update. Everybody got it or not? Everybody got it or not? Create means very first time. From second time onwards, I need to go for update. I hope you got the clarity. Maybe 8 to 9 class is there,
You
or
can
shall we?
use anything, no, sir.
Yeah,
Apply or
anything.
create first time.
Yeah. You can use apply or create also. Apply or
Second
create
time
also.
onwards, update.
No. Second time onwards apply only. But internally, what happening? What happening? You never
Update.
use update. There for second time you need to apply only. You need to apply. But apply internally doing two things. First time means create. Second time means what? Updating. Got it or not?
Update.
That's why we are using apply command. That's why you may use apply command. Okay. Okay. We'll meet at
So
8:10.
So you can use create also, sir. If you use create also, it will not update from second time.
No. Second time it won't work. It won't work. If you do
Okay.
some modification, I will see practically everything. That's what I said, right? In Kubernetes, I'll give how much knowledge? Everything I can provide. Even you may refer it anywhere. You try to ask several questions. I'm very glad to give some special clarity for you. Some special clarity. Okay, because of I am going in that in-depth way. In-depth way. I am learning in-depth way. I want to give. Suppose if you are very eager, I may give some more. If you are general, I may give what about effective way? Effective way in the sense, if whatever I want to give, I am giving. If you are asking several questions, I may go some special way. Till today, I think you understood, right? We use only less commands, but concept is good, right? What is the concept? If something is deleted, manual interaction is there. Here something is deleted in Kubernetes, there is no manual interaction, right? Automation is there. Automation is there. That's why what is the K8S? Once again I'm giving K8S. K8S. Only container. Container. Container MGMT tool. Very simple answer. Container management tool. I manage my container or not? How I manage my container? With the pod name. With the pod. Pod contain what? Container. I am not directly managing container. I am indirectly managing container. With the help of which name? Please respond anyone. With the help of which name? Pod only. Pod
Pod
only.
name.
Pod managed by which controller? Pod manager by which controller? Please observe and tell me. Pod manager by which controller today? Deployment. Deployment is one controller. Not only deployment, four controllers are there. I am giving briefing. First one is RC. Second one is RS. Third one is DS. Fourth one is DEPL. DEPL over deploy. These are the four things. Today I used which one? Today I used which one? Deployment. Compare to these three, which is more powerful? Which is more powerful? Now I am giving more powerful means green look and feel. This is more powerful. These are not that much powerful. These are not that much powerful. Which is more powerful? Deployment. Now I am going to this one. This is more powerful than RC, RS, TS. Maybe within 3 to 4 days, we will discuss all these four. Again, you will tell, oh, why deployment is more powerful. You may tell. I won't tell. I am giving clarity based on that. You may understand. Okay. We may meet 8:10 or maybe we may leave today class. Maybe tomorrow onwards, please observe. Tomorrow onwards, there is no Marconas or class, right? Morning 6:30 to 6:30 to 8. 6:30 to 8 a.m. 8 a.m. This is the K8S class, morning class. K8S class. Evening, there is no 6:30, there is no 6 o'clock class, directly 8 to 9 class. 8 to 9 class. 8 to 9. Once Ansible is completed, 6:30 to 8 K8S. Once Ansible is completed, K8S. Again, 8 to 9 also K8S. 8 to 9 also K8S. Got it or not? Manjanath, got it or not? From tomorrow, only two classes. One is 6:30 to 8 morning and evening 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. One more class. If anybody require any changes, maybe some people may feel 6 to 7 is good. I may not take 8 to 9. I may provide 6 to 7 also. That is your wish. Your wish in the sense our batch group people will say something. Anyone respond in this way, we'll take in that way the class.
So now
One
we
more.
have class, sir.
Okay, it's okay.
If now 8
8:30.
to 9, is it required or not? Shall I take 8:30 to 9 at least?
Yes, sir.
Today I may take exception handling. Already we worked with exception handling. That day not worked, right? I think everybody know something goes wrong. Today again I researched. There is no problem. there is a indentation problem. I properly implemented that one. We will connect 8:30 to 9 at least, half an hour. Okay,
Okay.
good,
Okay.
good. I may provide message on
Okay,
that
sir.
group. Please connect 8:30 to 9.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fair.